Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be installing the Eonon GA9453 Android head unit for Volkswagen. As you can see this, I'm in my Volkswagen CC. This is the 2013 model and the stock radio is the RNS315 with the navigation package. But I'll be installing the new Android head unit from Eonon. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not done so that you will get all the new videos that I'll be bringing your way. So my main challenge with this stock head unit is the fact that the maps, you need to update them manually. You have to go and buy the map, and even with that you don't get the live traffic notifications. It works great, as you can see. It works very well, but I just thought I would upgrade it with the Eonon head unit, and that will be much better. So that is what I'm going to do today, and then we would all see. Hopefully it will be a quick installation. And if you've not seen the unboxing video for the Eonon, there it is in its box. And so I'll be installing this to replace the stock head unit that you can all see. Right, so to do this, I just remove the trim, take off the screws holding this, remove that, and then replace it with this. But I'll also be doing the reverse camera and then the dash cam, and there are a couple of things I'll be retaining in this. I'll be using the GPS for this system in the new one because I don't want to be now rewiring stuff. And then I'll also try and retain the stock microphone. I think that sounds a lot better, so I'll retain that, and so I'll be doing a little tweak in the system to get that also running. All right, so this is the reverse camera that came with it, also from Eonon. It came with the OBD device, which I don't need. I don't think I'll be using this because I have the VW scanner, so I don't think I need this. And then the accessories, all the accessories needed. So that's what I wanted to point out. This is an adapter I bought from Amazon to be able to use the stock GPS with the new system, so that I don't have to install the new GPS that Eonon gave to me. Yeah, so I have the Eonon dash cam, which is also compatible with this system, so I'll be installing that. So let's get in there. Just remove this panel. Okay, so once you have this off, you have to disconnect the what do you call it, the hazard light. But let me tell you, if you disconnect some of these light things without, if you don't have the VW, I use the Ansel kit, so I can clear any light that comes on my dash, my instrument cluster. But if you don't have something like that, then it's advisable you disconnect the battery terminal before you take out these lights. But because I do have it, I am not disconnecting, but I will encourage that you do so. Okay, put that away. And then now you are left with the radio here, and to remove the screws in the radio you need the T20. The T20, that's what I am using. bring this out. All right. So this is the stock head unit. All right, and we'll need to disconnect those things at the back. You need to disconnect these from the unit. I'm filming this alone, so that is for the satellite radio, that is for radio, normal radio, that is the GPS, and then that is the main power connectors. And so I'll disconnect them. I'll put the camera away and disconnect them, and then get back to it. So these are the things you need to disconnect. It's now time to do my connections. This is the adapter for the radio. So just plug that into this one here till it clicks in. Because the new system does not have the Sirius XM, this would not be used this time round, so you can leave it behind. And this is the GPS, that's the blue. So that's the adapter. I bought this from Amazon. I think it's around $10. You don't need to use the stock, what do you call it, the GPS that came with the head unit, because then you have to now put it somewhere, but this one is already in the car. So you just fix this adapter, it fits right in, and you can just screw this at the back and retain this functionality. That's super cool. That's the main thing. Now this is what I'll be doing. You see this green? The first two here are for the microphone in, for the system microphone in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire this from the back. It is a black and white cable. The black and white cable you can see here. This right here. I'll tap those into a 3.5 millimeter jack, and then put that inside the microphone port at the back of the Eonon head unit to be able to retain the inbuilt thing. Now the camera and everything, I would put all the wires in there. There's the reverse camera. It comes in with all of its things. So I'll fix that. I'll pass this cable into this and then fix it before I go and fix the camera itself at the back. And then the dash cam, that's the dash cam. It would also sit up there, and so I'll pass this one through the system so that I have all the connections inside the head unit before I go on to do those accessory work. But for the head unit itself, these are the things that you will need. Eonon has simplified the whole setup. I remember installing one of their generic ones in my other VWCC. That one was the 2010 model. That one, it was difficult. The steering wheel controls and everything, you had to tap wires, a lot of wires and all those things. But this one doesn't need a lot of those because it already comes with the adapter for all of that. So I'll go ahead and fix those. Okay, dash cam. So I have been able to pass the rear view camera plug and then the dash cam all into the system here. I'll add them. So this is the head unit. So when you look at the back, this is for the microphone. So I'll plug a 3.5mm here and then wire that to the microphone as I was explaining earlier. And then the switch, I'll put the antenna goes there, the dash cam would be there, then the main switch, the GPS and the Wi-Fi, and then this will be another USB that I'll put in the glove box. So these are the connections. The rear view camera is here, the one that has been labeled CCD. It's not the last one, it is this one. The last one is video in. So this is CCD, the rear view camera. Now before you install, you have to remove these two screws from the top. They are the ones that are holding the DVD in place. So before you put everything in there, you have to take those two screws off. If not, the DVD will not work. So that's it. It looks pretty. Yeah. Right. We'll do this. This is what I'm going to use for the microphone. So I'll plug this into the mic in and then connect this here to the two microphone wires in these two ports in the green here. To fix that, it does not come with it. I had to order this from Amazon. And then these are the main connectors. Like I explained in the unboxing, this is for the camera. It will go all the way to the trunk. But this here, you see this adapter plugs right into that. You make sure they are properly aligned. Align them. Okay. There's the canvas. You'll find somewhere to put it. That's literally everything you need. I also passed the two USB wires, that's the connection, so I passed them through that side into the glove box. That was the most difficult part of the job, trying to pass it through. You need to guide it gently through those small holes until it enters into this place. I also connected the Wi-Fi antenna right inside here all the way to the back. I stuck it there, so this is it. It will be screwed to the back. That's the CAN bus. I've already fixed this to their main plug. Now this is the connection I have done. I tapped this 3.5mm jack wire into the inbuilt microphone cables right here. So that's what I'll be using. I wouldn't be using the Eonon microphone that came with the system. And so to just prove that to you, this is the system, the GPS that came Eonon brought, but I'm not going to use it because I'm going to use the system GPS with this extension. So that's not used. This is the microphone that came with the head unit. So I wouldn't be using this microphone to because I'm going to use the system microphone. That's why I've done this wiring extension. So you see it plugs into a 3.5 millimeter jack, and so I got this 3.5 millimeter extension, which I'm going to use to tap it in. This looks like a stereo, but I'm using the mono because the system microphone is mono and not stereo. Okay, so we're all fired up. We have to tuck all these things nicely to the back, and then start the connections. The Sirius XM adapter was not used because the Eonon head unit doesn't come with that. So go ahead and bring that out. Like I said, the 2 screws at the top here need to be removed. I've already removed one, so I'll go ahead and take off the other one. Those need to be removed in order to use the DVD player. If you don't take them out, the DVD wouldn't work. Okay, so that's also gone. And so here I'll fix this, the 3.5 millimeter jack right there. Then this all the way. Remove the red coverings for the Wi-Fi and GPS, and then fix them. Okay, time for Wi-Fi. Okay, now the USB connect. Okay, then finally the dash cam. That's a USB, so there's a USB port right at the back. I'll slot that in, and then the rear view camera will be the last thing. Okay, so these are the connections at the back. That's the DVR or dash cam, the rear view camera connection, the Wi-Fi, the GPS, and then the USB and the main harness. These are all that we need. So everything else will go all the way to the back inside there, and then I can now fire it up. So let me just do that quickly. So I've fixed everything inside. It's time to fire it up. This is my key. Let's see if that works. Okay, so there you go. It is on, as you can see. We have the Eonon logo. I think it will take some time to load. I have not connected any of the connectors, so the screws, just to make sure I've done everything I need to do right. Okay, so it's fired up. There you go. All right, that's beautiful. It is, and it's the touch is very responsive. Anyway, so that is it. It's working. Let me see. The volume control is working. Let me see. Yeah, the steering wheel controls are working. As you can see, the steering wheel controls are working. Let me turn on navigation. Okay. All right, so I'll sign. Great. I have not connected it to the internet yet, so right now it's offline. Let's see. Okay. I'm just trying to test the GPS and see if it works. But that's just it. I'll go ahead and then fix everything up, put in the screws. I already have the rear view camera and the dash cam laid out. Let's see. Okay, so the dash cam is working. As you can see, I have it right here on the ground, so I'll be fixing it. You can see my environment. That's the dash cam. So I'll be fixing that up there, somewhere up there, and so I'll do all of those things. I'll try and record what I can, and then let you know what I think about this head unit. So I'll bring you my review. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel to get all the updates that I'll be bringing your way. Thank you for watching.